What up though, YouTube? You already know who it is. It is your boy Ronnie D, and welcome back to another episode of Diesel's Kitchen. Yeah, I know what y'all think. Months later for another episode, but your boy was busy. But now this is a perfect time for me to do another cooking video. Not only that, but to also thank y'all because of y'all over the last few years, Diesel Reactions has now been watched over 100,000 times, so y'all, thank you. And celebrate it, we're gonna do another Japanese dish, but this time this is not dessert, this is a classic Japanese dish because right now we are gonna make Japanese curry. So, I hope y'all ready, and I hope y'all got your notes ready because let's get into this cooking. Okay, to make the curry, you're gonna be needing about these basic ingredients. First is one of the main ingredients for the curry mix roll. Then you're gonna be needing some potatoes, which are bite-sized. Some mushrooms that might need some chopping. Some carrots. Don't forget about the onions. And yes, you're gonna be needing some beef. But this time, I'm gonna try to change it up and whip it up a different type of way. And you can find these types of beefs at a Kroger to make about your own type of Philly cheesesteaks. But I'm gonna use that type of beef to make the curry. Okay, now let's get started with these carrots. Now you see the way how the carrots look, right? And you don't want it to look the way that it does in the curry. So, here's my advice. Grab a peeler and start peeling these carrots off. And make sure you go from the roots to the tip of the carrot. And make sure that they look clean. And make sure to rinse it off. After you peel those carrots off, grab a knife and start chopping the carrots into bite-sized pieces. And also, when you chop it up into bite-sized pieces, don't just slice them and dice them. Just chop them up, slice them up, and make sure that the bite-sized pieces are perfect for the curry. Now the next thing are the potatoes. So the potatoes that you see are petite potatoes. So the only thing you have to do is just remove the roots from the potato so that way it won't get in the way of the food. So remove the roots and then cut those potatoes in half, either across or down the middle, whichever the choice that you make. Now let's get started with the cooking, because the wok might be a suitable choice for me to make the curry. So first things first, you might want to add butter into the pan and stir it around a bit. Now that the butter's all melted, it is time to put the beef. So, open that packet of beef, take the beef out of the packet, and start putting it into the wok. And what is better than one pack of meat The answer, 2 pack of meat. No, I'm just kidding. Not 2 pack of beef. 3 pack of beef. After moving the meat around a bit, add some salt and pepper into the meat. Now for the mixture of salt and pepper, I use nature seasoning. Then I add some garlic powder into the meat mix. And then stir it around for a few minutes. After the meat is cooked and stirred, take the meat out of the pan and put it into the bowl and save the beef fat for the next big thing. Now, it's time to really get into the cooking. So next, take these onions that were pre-sliced before the video even started into the bowl and then spread the onions out. Once you have the onions stirred up a bit, add some garlic powder into it so that way for a color and flavor into the onions. Next, add the carrots into the onions. Once you do that, keep on stirring around for about 3 to 5 minutes.
mushrooms, I use the spatula to chop or crush them so that way it will add more space for the vegetables and stir them all together.
Next are the potatoes. So, put the potatoes into the wok and mix them all up together with the vegetables. And make sure to also stir from the bottom and make sure that none of the vegetables, get sticky with the wok, and make sure that they all stick together. Make sure that your pan is on low heat when you cook. When you stir all the vegetables around, and when you cook them, then you can turn the heat back up. Finally comes the meat. So now, add the meat back into the wok with all the vegetables together and stir all of them up. And make sure to remember what I said during the last part. Keep stirring from the bottom and make sure that everything is in together. Make sure none of the ingredients fall out and make sure that they all stay in the pan.
Mama said it goes on always and always and always. Mama said it goes on always and always and always. Go back to your child.
After you have all the ingredients together, make sure to pour some water into the wok to make sure that none of all the ingredients stick to the wok. So that way all the seasonings and juices could combine the meat and the vegetables all together. Make sure the vegetables are steady, that they don't fall out of the wok, and put a top on top of it and let the ingredients simmer together. Now let all the ingredients simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes, so that way the ingredients can get soft, so that way it'll be easier for you to eat the curry. Now here comes the main part, the curry. Now turn your stove off for a bit and put the curry roll into the wok with all your ingredients together. And once you have all of the curry roll together, grab a spatula and stir it all together. Because you will see something amazing, because you'll see the curry roll melting like butter faster, because the ingredients are still cooking with the stove off. So you'll see a color change within the water, because once that happens, you know that once it happens, you need to stir everything up together. And keep on stirring from the bottom, and keep on stirring, and then for the next few moments, turn the stove back on, and then put the top back onto the wok, and then let all of the curry mix simmer within. There you go, folks. I hope y'all like what you see on this curry. So, if there's any choice for you to eat the curry, I advise you to use some white rice, a few noodles, or even put 2 pieces of bread and make a curry sandwich out of it. And it will taste so good. Well, there you have it, folks. That was how you can make Japanese curry. And I've been hearing the news on social media. So, rest in peace, Juice WRLD, and rest in peace, Carol Spinney. Two legends that were gone too soon. But hey, that is it for another episode of Diesel's Kitchen. Next time when I do another video of this, I might try to do it during the time of Christmas. And this time it's going to be a breakfast dish. But it's not going to be Japanese, it's going to be different this time. So till then, I'm going to be going back to doing reaction videos. So, post your comments down below to tell me what y'all think about me making this dish. Make sure to also like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram at Diesel687. This is your boy Randy D. And this is Diesel's Kitchen.